Hello everybody, and welcome to this pick a card reading with me, Rebecca Meisel. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited to get some general messages for us today. I also wanted to set a little bit of an intention to bring forth some clarity, because I really feel like as we start stepping into this new Mercury retrograde season and into Virgo season, if you're watching this at the time I post this video, there is so much for us to really spend time calculating, reviewing, and a lot of times with Mercury retrograde, things can get very chaotic and confusing. So I was really feeling called to do this reading today just to help bring some more clarity to you, to your path, to your concerns and your worries. And I'm going to set that intention now that we get what you need to know, and your guides, your ancestors, your angels, those light beings that love you unconditionally, I'm going to welcome all of those in now so they can be present and I can clearly and concisely convey their messages to you. So my friends, let's just take a moment and take a deep breath. And we're going to just set that intention in our hearts, in our minds. Let that land into your body. We are welcome, and we are welcoming in all of our guides so we can receive this guidance with an open heart. And we have that worthiness. We are worthy of receiving these messages today. So if you feel called, repeat that mantra to yourself, and we're going to get started. So hopefully you've intuitively picked your card, and if not, take a moment now to pause the video here and move in and feel into each energy of each card and really see what is speaking to you today. So we're going to start off with you guys in group one. All right, we're going to give this beautiful deck a shuffle. This is a newer deck for me, but I absolutely adore it. It's called Sacred Spirit Reading Cards, and I was so drawn and attracted to it, so I really wanted to use it. I've had it for some time, but I really haven't used it often in my pick a cards, so excited. Oh, okay, we have Cosmic Ancestors. Voice your concerns. Oh, very great. First card. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. There's like 3 there. So we're going to just give this another shuffle. I feel like there's one more in here for you. So we're going to keep going with this deck. So group one. Group one. Ooh, emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. Oh, this is very strong and powerful message right off the fly. Oh, okay. Guess we have one more. Third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. Ooh, very interesting. Okay. So we're going to keep going. Let's get some more information here. Whew, yeah, you guys are super connected. Really getting strong ancestor vibes right now. So yeah, ancestors really coming through. You have a very strong connection with them. Okay, so we have solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. We have base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Okay. Oh, wow. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Ooh, man, such spiritual energy. Wow. This like gives me channeler vibes. So if you guys channel, if you were connected to spirit, I really see that coming through strongly here. You're super spiritually connected. You have a lot of gifts, okay? So really bring that awareness, okay? You have a lot of spiritual gifts and you need to embrace that and listen to what you're getting right now. So we have go outside, and then we have bodies of water. Okay, some practical advice here. Get grounded. I just heard like wash it off, like wash off your worries with the bodies of water. So yeah, nature time. Nature time is for you. Gonna cut this deck. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Ooh, that's interesting. Wow. I gotta say, there is like some really powerful energy coming through in this reading. Oh, boy. All right. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Ooh, lots of practical advice coming through for you guys. What excuses am I making right now? Oh, okay. One just like flew out as I was trying to put this deck away. Am I in my head or my heart? Okay. Okay, I'm going to grab you just a couple more here. What else do we need to know? Ooh, oh, okay. We're going to go with these two. Guardian angel and forgiveness. Trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. Love that. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Wow. Very powerful. Okay, we're going to pull you just one or two. I'm getting two more cards here. And we're going to get you an angel prayer. So release resentments about money. And power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act on divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. Okay. We have spiritual growth. I just cut the deck there. Yeah. Lots of that going on. Okay. So last but not least, we're going to grab you guys an angel prayer. I normally use the angel numbers book, but today, for you guys specifically, I was really feeling I needed to pull this book. So we're going to just allow ourselves to go to a random page, and we're going to just see what you randomly need to know. Okay. I'm really feeling this side here. So this is so awesome. Let's just read it here. Raziel and other archangels. Raziel, Haniel, and Raphael help us cultivate our spiritual gifts and clairvoyance. Raziel and Jophiel can deepen our awareness and still the mind in meditation. We can ask Raziel and Reguel to come together to uncover information in a legal case that has secrets, remembering to add that all should be for the highest good. Raziel, and Raphael work together to help us increase our healing knowledge. Okay, this is like too perfect because I really feel like take what resonates here with these different bullet points that we read. But I love how this comes through, especially this first one, where it's like it's helping us cultivate our spiritual gifts and clairvoyance. So our angels are really in tune with that. We have the you are profoundly clairvoyant card. So maybe you're working on this right now, but I love how this message came up for you. So we're going to take a surprise card and we're going to look at that at the end of the reading. Okay, my friends? So we're going to pop that aside and we're going to draw back on that in a few minutes here as we tie in everything together. Okay, my friends. So what a powerful reading. I'm getting some very straightforward guidance, and I have to say the emotions are really flowing because as I was tapping into the cards and as I was reading them, I just could feel this bubbling forth of a lot of raw hurt and a lot of emotion. And there's so much here. It just makes me really emotional what I'm feeling. So right off the fly, you might actually be in a very emotional state. Maybe some things have been going on currently, but I'm more so feeling like you're doing this purging right now, this purging of the past, this purging of hurt, this realness. For some of you, maybe you're going through a breakup right now. Maybe you're ending a relationship. Maybe you are grieving that relationship or cutting ties to toxic dynamics. And I'm really hearing that this has been extremely painful for you. And I can't help but feel it as I tap into that. And you were so hurt. You were so hurt. And I feel like you bury this down really well. So it surprises you when that hurt arises, because it's like it catches you off guard almost, group one, where you're just like, well, I'm not hurt, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, at the most unlikely times, it's like this raw emotion just hits you and you could just cry forever. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like I could just cry forever. I just want to pour out this hurt. I want to pour out the unfairness that you've endured in your life. I feel like life has not been fair and you were so hurt about that. You know, it's like, why? That's like the question on the tip of your tongue. I just keep hearing like, why did things have to go this way? Like, why did life take this turn? Why can't people just love and be love? And I keep hearing like, it's so painful for you because you felt so rejected by someone or something in your life. And there's this immense guilt that you are carrying, group one, over this loss, over this separation, or over this let go. Because it's like, I feel like whatever happened in your life or whatever has happened in this relationship has left you so scorned. And so, yeah, like they're just showing me like a whip across your back, almost like a strike. And it's so deep in the skin that it's left that scar there. It's left that wound. And they're not showing me it as a scar. It looks like somebody cut you to the bone and it's all on your back. That's what they're showing me. It's like this slice into your back. And it's so raw. It's so raw. It's not healed. It's not healed. So I'm hearing you've been walking around with this open wound. And if you've been having back issues, I'm hearing like this is all part of it. And you need to start bringing in the spiritual aspects of this wound, okay? Because a lot of times we don't see it, okay? And we have so much about being clairvoyant, seeing the truth. Now, third eye is so prominent here. Now, third eye energy, it allows us to see things beyond the physical. And I'm hearing you're struggling with that. You're having a hard time connecting to that hurt and to the truth of the matter. They're also bringing attention to your physical eyes. So if you've had struggles with your eyes recently, it's like, well, are you seeing things clearly, or are you hiding things intentionally from yourself? Are you trying to live an illusion that you're still not hurt, that you're still not carrying this weight of your past? And you haven't forgiven yourself for it as much as you feel you have, because I'm hearing some of you are like, oh yeah, no, I've let my past go. I'm not dealing with that anymore. I don't hold those things. And yet you're getting triggered. And these triggers are serving you because they're showing you, hey, maybe you're still not fully healed. And that's okay. You know, sometimes that can be hard for us to admit that we're still hurting. A lot of times we wish we could just patch ourselves up and be on our way. But I'm really hearing for you guys in group 1 here, it's like you have to stop trying to be the strong one and stop hiding and just be honest and go, okay, yeah, this fucking sucks. Excuse my language, but it's like, yeah, this really sucks. I'm still struggling with this. I'm still holding on. I still have this flesh wound and I'm carrying it every day. I'm carrying that burden every day that I could just cry forever. And I feel like that is literally what you need to do. You need to let yourself cry. And so interesting, we have the bodies of water. So initially I got that message is you need to let everything go. So letting the water cleanse and purify. But now I'm getting a very different message, which is connecting with your emotions, connecting with the depths of yourself. This is such a stunning card, and I feel like it needs to be really looked at. See how she's scooping up the water, and the waters come from her tears. You know, and there's strength in vulnerability. There is strength. When you look at her, she looks fierce. Like she has a fierceness. And like, yes, there is depth to those eyes. There's emotion you can see. But when I look at this picture, I just get the energy of, that's powerful. How powerful is this image? And so we have to remember that our emotions are powerful. And we need to allow ourselves to feel them and honor them and release them, because of that power can do so much when it's trapped within us. So I'm hearing if your body has been going a little haywire lately, if your health has been a little haywire, if you've been exhausted, if you've been tired, okay, this is like your invitation to slow down, to feel how you feel, to let out your pain, to let out your rage, to let out the unfairness that you have endured in your life. And take notice. Give yourself that. Respect and honor yourself enough to listen to when you don't feel good, to when you need to feel what you feel. And we have this beautiful card of forgiveness, which brings so much clarity, I feel, for you guys. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Okay? So sometimes it's frustrating when we hear that, let it go. Because it's like, wow, if it was that easy, I would have done it years ago. But I'm really hearing drop into what you can do, right? So sometimes it can seem like a huge undertaking when it comes to our past and the pain that we've endured. So So we need to feel that, and we need to allow ourselves to go into those emotions, but not to linger there, and that's what I'm getting with this Reclaim Your Mind card. It's like, take control of your vision, right? So once again, your third eye vision. So get your clarity and come to that awareness that you are in control of your vision, of what you choose to look at what you choose to see. So if we're constantly looking behind us, if we're constantly looking at the hurt, well, then we're going to always find that hurt, and it's going to keep our focus there. But we need to allow ourselves to forgive, to let go, and redirect our focus to what's truly loving for us. And what I keep getting is you need to voice how you feel. Voice what you need to say. Voice to the universe everything that you're feeling. And that's where this power of prayer comes in. You are always heard. And you know how I was getting that energy of mediumship and channeling with this card? You have such a profound connection to the universe, and you need to voice that. You need to speak to them. You need to pull in your support systems, okay? Let them show you the way forward. Let them help you in this period of your life. Ask them to help you forgive. So secondarily, I'm getting this energy of really moving forward strongly. So with this Bridget card, don't back down. You are so powerful. And I feel like you are someone, you want to go for your dreams. Regardless of your past, regardless of what misfortunes you've had, that has not ever gotten in your way. Like, yes, you've hurt. Yes, you've had moments of pause where you're like, I don't know if I can go on, but you always do. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, you are so strong. Like, they're showing me you ascending this mountain. And it's like, you don't even stop to be like, whoa, this is a huge mountain, I'll never get over it. You just put one foot in front of the other, and you were like, I'm doing it. You don't even think twice. You're like, I'm going to conquer that. Like, you just have this strength to you. You are like this mountain, immovable. And you have to remember that, because I'm seeing sometimes anxiety and stress gets in your way. And that's very strongly present here. You are worried. You're worrying about how you can make it sometimes. And right now, maybe you've lost yourself in that, where normally you are up on that mountain. You don't care. You conquer it. But right now, I'm seeing you actually go into that energy of second guessing yourself. And this is all part of the emotional challenge you're having. And this is helping you to remember your power. Okay, so if you are feeling not powerful right now, if you are feeling in doubt right now, if you are questioning your ability, they're showing me a lot of indecision right now. So if you've had a lot of indecision, if you've been unable to move forward like you normally do, yes, this is really sinking in. So normally you're just like gung-ho, you know what you want, you go after it, no problem. But right now I feel like you're a little lost. You're feeling a little lost in your journey. You're not sure perhaps of what you want anymore. All you can feel is this hurt, this turmoil of your past, and it's coloring your vision. And we need to get that clarity and to come back to ourselves, to come back to our power and see ourselves clearly, see through our third eye, our intuitive eye, how amazing we are. Amazing. So we have the guardian angel card here too. You're not alone, and to trust, right? Trust. All is happening within perfect timing. You are one with the divine will. Focus only on love, and all that you truly desire will manifest at the perfect moment. Okay, so if you're in doubt right now, If you're questioning your ability, if you are feeling inadequate, feel those feels, let them go. But recognize everything is falling into place for you, and it's time to reclaim your power and release these stories of victimhood that keep you in this lower vibration. So we have these beautiful cards here, what excuses am I making right now? Or am I in my head or in my heart? So I want to read this one. What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. Ooh, that brings up a lot of emotion as well. So with this, I feel like you really doubt your ability. You have these big dreams and you're like, what if I actually can't do it? Deep down there's that thought where it's like, what if I'm not really capable? And you're in a bit of a comparison game too. That's what I'm really seeing, where you're looking at other people and you're seeing their successes, and it's making you feel inadequate. It's making you feel not enough. But I'm really hearing you need to dedicate yourself to your personal journey, okay? Because your journey is supposed to be yours. It's not supposed to look like everyone else's. It's not supposed to be anybody else's. So when you find yourself stuck in that comparison game, come back to that awareness and go, okay, that's their journey. What is mine? And to come back to your power, to come back within yourself and go, what do I want? And how can I believe so much in myself and recognize that I have unlimitless power? It's just the system that has taught me that I don't, that says I don't. But those beliefs aren't true. I get to choose what I believe now, and I'm going to take a risk on myself. I'm going to take a chance on myself and believe in myself regardless, and commit to my dreams. So with this energy of indecision, you need to choose yourself. You need to commit to your journey regardless of what the outward signs say, my friends. You need to see your potential. You need to believe in yourself and your capability. So a lot of healing is happening for you guys in group 1, and this is bringing about so much expansion, and it's helping you release all these stories, all of these hurts, these pains, these energies of victimhood that are keeping you in a state of freeze, in a state of indecision, in a state of fear. Okay, so if you're in the state, it's serving you, okay? It's helping you come back to yourself, come back to your power. So this goes into releasing the resentments about money. So maybe money has been an issue for you. Maybe you've had a lot of triggers and fears, okay? I want to read this. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So yeah, your inadequacy, these feelings of inadequacy, are really sabotaging your ability to claim your worth, your ability to claim the life you desire. And that's what's standing in your way, group 1, is this belief that you couldn't ever be enough. And perhaps that was the story of the past that you are now clearing, that you are now letting go, where people couldn't love you the way you needed to be loved. And maybe that's where all this hurt and wound comes from. Wherever this resonates for you, but I'm hearing you're clearing these stories and where these emotions of inadequacy are leaching out into all these areas of your life, into your spiritual growth, into your financial security, into your career, into your dreams, where we're staying in a state of fear rather than taking a chance on ourselves, rather than believing ourselves and listening to our heart's desires and heart intuition, right? So allow yourself to flow with this experience. Allow yourself to take what hidden gems are lurking beneath the surface, because I'm hearing there's so much for you to learn in this time. And to once again view things with the mindset of empowerment, not in that victimhood state where you feel powerless, where you feel afraid. Allow yourself to question those narratives and choose differently. And I'm hearing the moment you take on this leadership role in your life, the moment you commit and allow yourself to remove these feelings in a healthy way by honoring them and loving them and wishing them well as you let them go, and honoring the former self, honoring your past, things will really start shifting for you. So they're showing me the final crumbs that are needing to be swept up and thrown away. So it's like these last little bits and pieces of your hurt, of your past, are now coming to clear. So have that awareness as you move forward. This is only temporary, and to recognize how powerful you are. So really be mindful of your spiritual growth, your spiritual expansion that is happening, and really let yourself call in your angels and guides to support you. So referring back to our Angel Prayers book, we had that beautiful message of calling in your archangels like Archangel Raziel. So Raziel, Haniel, and Raphael help us to cultivate our spiritual gifts and clairvoyance. So if you are working on increasing your clairvoyant abilities to see clearly, then call on these guides. Thank you, Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Archangel Haniel and Raphael, for helping me open up my third eye, for helping me see clearly, for helping me see myself in all my entirety, right? So utilizing that and utilizing our guides is going to be so helpful for you in this journey. So our surprise card is raise your vibration. Yeah, so you might be getting really bogged down with some negativity, some fear, some worry. So allow yourself to shift vibrations. And what they just showed me was dancing. So get up and dance, move your body, shake it off, allow yourself to put on your favorite song, or remind yourself of the power you have. I can choose what vibration I'm going to be in. I can choose where I put my focus, where I'm going to see, right? So allow yourself to do that, my friends, and you are going to feel so much better. So I'm sending you so much love, my group pile ones. I know you are going through a lot right now, but please know there is support all around you. Really reach out to your ancestors, really reach out to your spirit guides and your angel team, because they're all so present right now. So definitely feel into those energies and utilize that support where you can. You got this, and if I can be of any help to you, if I can support you on your spiritual path and expansion, please know that I am taking sessions right now. So I'm doing one-on-one mentor sessions. So if you're looking to open up your spiritual abilities, I have a session that we can work one-on-one together to do that. And these sessions are available over distance, over Zoom as well. So if distance is an issue, it shouldn't be with that provision. I'm also still offering my deep healing sessions with Reiki, channeling, as well as an oracle card reading those deep healing sessions are so wonderful when you're going through times like this, to have personal channeled guidance from your spirit team, as well as that support from me as you traverse this new territory and work with this deep healing that you're currently doing. So if either of these appeal, or if any of my other services call, you can check them all out on my website, RebeccaMeisel.com. And in the meantime, wishing you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful and blessed day, my friends. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. Very excited to see what channeled messages want to come through for you and what cards want to come forward. So we're going to just dive right in, and we're going to see what general messages you guys need today, what kind of clarity you're needing today, and we're going to just call in those guides to see what wants to come through. Okay. Looks like we have 2 here. So we have channel your knowledge, critical judgment. Ooh, that's very interesting. Amazing. And then we have between worlds, new directions with the turtle. Oh, I love this. Look at the yellow. Like, can't make that up. Absolutely gorgeous yellow colors coming through here. Gold. Loving that already. So let's keep going. We've got a few more decks, and then we're going to just read the messages collectively all together. Amazing. Ooh. Forgiveness heals. I feel like one more wanted to pop out here, so we're going to give this one another little shuffle. Ooh, lots want to come out in this deck. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got our card, but it like flew from the deck. Okay, we actually have another 2 here. So we have say you're sorry and find your tribe. Interesting. Okay. Get some more details. Okay, we've got 1 here. So we've got guardian angel. Love that. Okay. Ooh. Prosperity. I love that. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Amazing. Oh, goody goodness. Okay. Well, we've got a few flying here, so we'll take them. We have inner goddess, Aphrodite. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Love it. And then we have home with Vesta. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Ooh, that's so exciting. Okay. Grab a couple more here for us, and then we're going to dive in. I do have to grab my angel number book. I just realized I put it aside, so I got to go grab that. What would a reading be without an angel number? Okay, feeling this guy. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, is with you, supporting your healing work. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Okay. I did have one more deck, but I'm running out of space here. I do feel like I need to pull them though, so we're gonna just shuffle and I'll find a spot. I'll find a spot. My goodness, okay. I'm having trouble shuffling here today. Throat chakra transmutation. I release the negative thoughts and expectations of myself, others, and the world. It is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supporting ones. And so I do. I recognize the power of my thoughts and words as they vibrate through the universe, creating my future reality. I transform. Amazing. Okay, let's cut the deck. We'll grab one more. Safety. I let go of the need for protection when I realize that I am safe. I trust my instincts and inner guidance to help navigate me through life's twists and turns. I can cope with adversity because I'm always there for myself in loving and supportive ways. I am safe. Beautiful. Okay, I gotta grab my book. I'm just gonna reach for it here. Okay. And we're gonna grab you guys an angel number. Oh, 777. Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. Ooh, I love. Okay, we are going to take a surprise card and we will find out what that is later. Okay. So my friends, I really hope you can see all this. Hopefully you can, and I apologize if you can't see the full cards in the back here, but we're gonna get to those. All right, so you guys do have a very straightforward message today, which I love. You know, there's a lot about manifestation here. There's a lot about mastery here. There's a lot about being the teacher here, which is so beautiful. And then there's just a little bit of minor healing that's coming up here as well. So really seeing you guys are at a very fruitful and abundant time in your life. And I keep hearing it's like, even if it doesn't seem like it, okay? So maybe you're like, things have been slow, you know, maybe things aren't as fast paced or as moving in the direction as I wanted. They're kind of showing me someone like in between states. And that might be frustrating to you. You might be a little bit frustrated sometimes, but I'm hearing for the most part, you are learning your lessons through this time. You know, you're learning what you're needing to learn, which is learning how to trust, learning how to navigate this in-between state and still hold your back. And it's beautiful. With the I am safe card, I feel like you guys have been mastering this. You have been working on feeling secure no matter where you are. And even if that's not the case right now, this is what is coming up for you. It's like you're recognizing your power. You are recognizing that whatever direction you go, you're gonna be okay. And this is being affirmed in the cards here. So even if you're not feeling that way right now, that is what we're releasing. We're releasing this feeling of insecurity, feeling like we're not good enough, feeling like things aren't working out. And if we have a little bit of that negativity, that's okay. We're gonna work through that and we're gonna release that. So I'm really seeing that here with the cancel, clear, and delete card. It's like we're really being mindful of our thoughts, our actions, what we're doing, what we're putting out, because it's intentional. And everything we say to the universe, it takes it at that value. So we're really needing to be mindful of how we are admitting our energy and spending our energy and directing our energy at this time. But I'm really getting this affirmed that it's like you are safe even if you don't feel like it, okay? So keep affirming you are safe. You are in a really good spot even if you don't feel like it. And that's why we're getting the transmutation. So it's like even if things don't outwardly seem to be going well, maybe we're in a negative headspace, maybe we're having a hard time feeling safe. It's like we're transforming the energies into our favor regardless, through this canceling and clearing of the negative and transmuting it into something positive, into something valuable. So I'm hearing like you're using your time wisely, and if not, it's time to start. So it's like if you're in this in-between state, what can you do right now? What are you being called to do right now? And for a lot of you, it's learning how to be. So I'm really getting that with the inner goddess energy. You are learning to master your divine feminine, which embodies being, right? It embodies the power of just being, right? And it's amazing to me because I'm seeing so much of this come through where you're flowing, right? When we think of dancing, we think of the movement, the sensuality of the goddess, of the divine feminine. They flow. It's beautiful, it's sensual, it's slow, it's melodic. It's not rushed, it's not forced. And these are the powers of the divine feminine. And this is what you're being called to drop into and to cultivate and master, is this divine feminine energy where it's like, I don't care if things aren't going as fast as I want. I embrace the slowdown. I embrace my power and see I am powerful. I am the master of my life. I am the creator of my reality, okay? Which is so, so beautiful. So what I'm really seeing here is we need to be mindful of eliminating distractions and eliminating these little strings. They're just showing me like little threads that are connecting you to past hurts, that are protecting you or connecting you to, I'm hearing the word resent. So it's like whenever we have a grudge or we're carrying it, it kind of feels like it was really big, but you've done a lot of healing with it. So maybe there's still a little bit of that string you're tied to. And whatever that is for you, that anger, that resent, we're being called to release that because the universe is really showing you how to manifest a good life, how to shift your reality, show you your power. And abundance is promised. We're seeing so much of this in the reading. It's coming in, my friends. And so what we're doing is this little bit of a cleanup. And that's what I'm seeing here is these little threads we just need to cut and be like, okay, gone from my vibration, gone from my energy. I don't want to feed this thread anymore. I'm feeding my energy all into what I actually want. And that's what's coming through in your reading. It's like, focus on your dreams. For some of you, that might be a new home. That might be manifesting a new home, a place where you do feel safe, you feel secure. You are in that place that feels like home. And what's beautiful is they're like, you are creating a home for yourself. And you're seeing that you don't need it anywhere else than where you are currently. But that's just going to keep manifesting goodness. That's just going to keep manifesting from there. So it's beautiful. They're like, you're coming home to yourself. You're making your home a home where you feel safe, you feel secure. And if not, that's what you're being called to do, okay? Create a place for yourself that's strictly your own, that feels safe, where you can go in and do this type of inner work, okay? So I'm really seeing here with the forgiveness and say you're sorry. So interesting. So the word comes up, shame. Where are we still holding on to shame? Where are we holding on to this feeling of wrongness, that I'm not good enough, or maybe someone offended you and you're still hurt about it, or there's something about that. Somewhere in your past, there is a little bit of lingering energy. And I'm just hearing, cut it off. It's time to let it go. It's time to forgive. It's time to, maybe forgive yourself, right? Or maybe you do need to apologize for something you did do so you can clear that from yourself, from your conscience, from whatever this is that's bothering you. Because I really feel this in relationships, and it really feels like you've really had a murky past with that. Maybe you've had a struggle with your family, with your friendships, always being betrayed, always being hurt, and that just made you build up these walls. But I'm really hearing new connections are coming into your life, and it's beautiful because regardless if you feel alone right now, you are so not alone. Your guardian angel's popping right up here. Like, you are so not alone. Raphael here. You are so not alone. You've got some amazing powerhouse guides in your corner. And it's beautiful because they're here to support you. They're here to heal your heart, to help you move forward, to trust again. And that's what I'm really hearing is you're learning to trust yourself. You're learning you have your own back. And now you're like, I'm only going to choose specific individuals who add to my life, who don't degrade me, who don't take away from me, who don't treat me like crap. I am being so intentional about who I allow in my space, in my energy, in my home, right? So I'm really seeing this clean house. It's beautiful. You are clearing out anything that's toxic for you, anything that does not feel good to you. You are mastering your life. You are mastering how to manifest. And it's beautiful because look at what's coming in. Prosperity. The universe is pouring abundance into your life, right? So keeping open, you are doing everything right. I'm hearing just keep moving into these little spaces. Wherever there's some little healing that needs to go on, and come to that illumination of oneness, okay? Because that's where I'm hearing you're gonna really heal, and this is gonna illuminate for you. You're gonna be able to let go when you really tap into that big picture and seeing all these events, all these hurts that have hurt you, all these people, events that have hurt you. You're gonna start seeing it and taking it less personally, because you're going to see it for what it is, a lesson you needed, something you needed to learn, something you need to learn from another person, right? So it's like, how can I start recognizing that big picture? Maybe my soul orchestrated this. Maybe I needed this to clear karma or to be in a situation that taught me to love myself and to let go of the opinions of others, to let go of the shame of perhaps being who I am, you know, whatever that is. You're here to clear that. You're here to clear this guilt, this hurt. And I feel that right in my gut just clenched right up. So it's like, where are you feeling like you're still the bad guy? Or where are you feeling like you're still hurt and you need to nurse those wounds so you can let them go? Okay, because you have that power. You can transmute this energy. And that's exactly what is happening. We're having the healing angel here. Archangel Raphael is the healer. So call in his energy to help you do this work, okay? But you are definitely, this card is so dead on with the between worlds, new directions. You're like in this in-between state, and you are about to move into a totally new path, a totally new direction that feels very authentic to you. So I'm hearing choose your relationships wisely, be very intentional about where you're placing your focus and who you want with you on this next chapter, this new space, right? Because you are so knowledgeable, you've gained all this insight. And what I love is these eyes, right? And they're coming down and feeding into this person. It's like they're feeding you knowledge. It's like channeler energy, which I love. And I just immediately, when I saw this card, I was like, mastery. That's like the first thing that really came through to me. It was like, you're mastering your life. You are mastering your energies. You are learning how to really live a good life, regardless of challenge, regardless of things that happen. And you're meant to be this channel of knowledge, which is so beautiful. So it's like, really use your ability to foresee where you want to move into next and where you want to purposely place your time and intention, okay? It's beautiful. So I'm hearing, really think about what's going to bring you the most joy, what's going to be most authentic to you, okay? Because no more people pleasing. I'm hearing that. No more people pleasing, no more catering to other people. What do you want? What's going to be best for you? And just keep taking those steps forward, because it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. So let's get our surprise card. And let's read our angel number again, 777, like you can't make it up. Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. Yes, so you feel so on path, which I love. You are so like in your energy. So keep just playing in your energy. You are manifesting amazing things for yourself. Okay, Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, this is so amazing. So really clarifying for us, it's like, don't give up on yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, transmute those energies. Don't back down. You deserve your dreams. You deserve the prosperity. You deserve to be able to be, okay? You deserve this. You've worked so hard. I just keep hearing that. You've worked so hard. You deserve these golden opportunities. So don't lose faith, even if you're in this in-between right now. Don't back down. Keep going. Keep moving towards your dreams. Keep doing this inner work, this healing. You've got this, my friends. You're so supported. It's crazy. I love it. So let me know how this reading resonated for you, my friends. Sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Hello, my group threes, and welcome to your pick a card reading. Very excited to see what messages want to come through for you guys today. So let's get to it. All right, so we're going to give these cards a shuffle and we're going to see what wants to come on through for us today. So if you feel, take a moment to just call in your guides, your angels, your ancestors. Take a nice breath as we move through this reading and allow yourself just this moment of relaxation. All right. Ooh, living light energy. See the beauty in life. Wow, what an amazing card. Look at that tree. Oh my goodness, in the middle of this, like, looks like a city here. That is gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to pop that to the side and we're going to keep going. We're going to just keep shuffling. If you guys don't like the shuffling, you can feel free to move ahead in the reading and get to the messages, but I find this part so relaxing, so I like to include it in the intro of the reading every time. Okay, so we have the Rainbow Reviver. Ooh, love it. I feel like there's another card in here for you, so I'm going to just grab her out. The Gardener. Wow, beautiful. I love these cards. Okay. Pop that to the side. I do have quite a few decks that I pulled for you guys. So how I kind of do it is whenever I have 3 different card piles, I like to intuitively pick the decks I use as well. So I was called to quite a few for you. So we're going to just move on through it, see what we get, but hopefully I can make room. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about the associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Very interesting. I'm going to cut the deck on this one. Gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. I love that. Okay. So moving forward, let's grab another deck here. I kind of want to bring this guy in. I love this deck. It's a chakra deck. So amazing. Okay, so we have the throat chakra with freedom. Love that. So we have I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing small in order to allow my throat to open fully. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. Mantra, I heal. How amazing. Maybe I can move these guys a little so we can fit everybody in. Wonderful. I'll do some camera adjusting as we go along as well. Oh, I thought that was so funny. Okay, so right when I was about to put this deck away, I had the gratitude card sticking out. So we're just going to keep it at this one because I'm low for room here, but we're definitely getting that gratitude message, which is amazing. Okay, let's keep on going. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to take this one. We have 2 more there, so I'll give them a reshuffle. Okay, there we go. Always know there's a few that want to jump out when they do that. Ooh, ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. Oh, isn't that amazing? I love that. Okay, we have self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Oh, that's beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards. I just love that expression. God confidence. It's so stunning when we think of things that way. Okay, so what else? Okay. That was a lot. So we're going to give them a reshuffle here. There we go. Positive change. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Wow. Okay, I really feel called to place this over here. So we're going to do that. I want to pull you guys one more of these. Oh, there we go. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul. Sorry, I lost my place. And the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. How amazing is that? I love it. Okay, I'm gonna pop that to the side. So let's grab a few more and we're gonna grab you an angel number and we're gonna do a little different. I've got another book I pulled that I was feeling called to use today for you guys as well. Elevate your energy. Your thoughts are vibrations that attract positive or negative energy. Notice your current emotional state. Clear any negativity through conversation, movement, breath work, prayer, meditation, and so on. Then guide your thoughts back to love and abundant possibilities. When you elevate your energy, you attract abundance, health, and prosperity into your life. Beautiful. Okay. So we have gossip dims your glow. Oh, this is interesting. Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. So avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. Very interesting. Okay. One more deck, my friends, and then we're going to get to it. Okay, we have guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay. What else? Final messages. Ooh, okay, we're going to take this top one. We have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okay. I'm going to just fill up the space. So let's see if we've got any more that want to come out. Yep. Okay, we have infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Okay, and bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Interesting. I really went to Freya here. So that specific goddess might be very relevant for you right now. So definitely look into Freya. For those of you who don't know who Freya is, she is a Norse goddess, and she was known to be accompanied by two large cats. A lot of times they're portrayed as the lynx. And she was known to be that warrior energy, very sexual energy, very fertile energy, very like the conqueror energy. So makes a lot of sense with this bold card. It's like taking those risks, and call on her if you're feeling you need that kind of energy more in your life. Okay, so let's pull ourselves an angel number 660. God is encouraging you to think things through before proceeding further. Okay, so we're going to take a surprise card and we're going to pop that in. So we'll check out that at the end of the reading. And then I really was feeling called to utilize this book today. So I'm going to once again just pick a random page, and we're going to get just a small little piece because I want to read the whole thing. When the artist creates, they put into matter what is felt in the hearts of many. When the artist creates, it helps others to make sense of their ever-changing world. Oh, that's very interesting. So creating in times of change. Okay, so we're going to once again bookmark this one. Let me see if I can just grab a random card here. Okay, and we're going to pop that in to also check that out at the end. Okay, so we have so much going on in this reading. I love it. So you guys right away actually feel like things are going relatively smoothly. And it's funny because I know we have a few cards that are indicating otherwise, but I'm actually feeling like maybe you're not feeling this right now. Maybe you're like, oh my goodness, everything's up in the air. I'm feeling a little lost. I'm not really sure the direction my life is heading right now, because that's kind of what I'm getting, is like this airy feeling. So they just keep showing me like someone being rocked by the wind and like up and flowing away, very light. And it's like, oh, I'm just flowing right now. I'm just getting swept up by the wind. And maybe you're feeling that way. Maybe you're feeling a little directionless. And that's kind of what I'm feeling as well, is perhaps we're just feeling that feeling of lost. But what's interesting is I do feel a lot of like strength in you, and I also feel a lot of trust that's coming through. So whether you're feeling that currently or that energy is coming in for you, take what resonates. But I'm really hearing that's key in these next steps in your endeavors and in your life. But what's so beautiful is, despite any chaos that's going on outwardly or externally, there's this beautiful energy of like, just keep focused on the good. Just keep focusing on what is important, what is valuable to you. And I'm really getting this, almost this feeling of nesting, if that makes sense. So they're showing me someone just kind of sitting at home, doing things that light them up, doing things like simple things, like maybe it's baking, maybe it's painting. You know, we have the mention of artistry, so maybe you've been called to do more of those creative endeavors. And it's funny, like we got the gardener here, and so maybe if that calls to you, maybe working with your plants, working with the elements of earth, that earth energy. And I'm just really hearing, do what you can to be grounded in yourself and feel comforted at this time, because I'm seeing like we might be in this transient time where nothing really is grounded, nothing is feeling settled, and you're just kind of rolling with it. But I'm hearing, do what you can to ground yourself and be within that grounded energy. So what's really being encouraged is working forward with your creativity. And we have so much of this with the Rainbow Reviver. We have the gardener. We have the artist being mentioned in this book here. So really increase your creativity and also tie in your ability to create the life you want, because I'm really seeing that come in. Maybe we're feeling unconfident in our manifestation ability. Maybe we've been working on that. Maybe we're like, I'm going to really try to start manifesting intentionally. Or maybe you're just like, I don't know how to do that. Whatever the situation is, I'm really hearing this creative energy is going to really speed up that forward momentum for you and help tie in your manifestations a lot quicker. Because when we're in the energy of creating, we're flowing, we're trusting the process. And once again, they keep giving me this painting that I'm seeing. So at the beginning, when we're starting to paint, we might not even know what that's going to look like. I know for me, when I paint, I will have an idea of this is what I want to paint, but it never turns out that way. It never turns out the image in my brain. It always turns out completely different. And sometimes it's a totally new picture by the end of me finishing painting. And that's what they're really encouraging. It's like, allow the flow to happen. Allow life to happen for you, where we don't have to have a very strict idea. And we need to let go of the outcomes, right? Because maybe we're worried about that right now. And they're really saying, like, a lot of times these energies can come in and influence us when we're hearing a lot of external noise. And I'm really getting that, like, with the friendships and the gossip dims your glow. I'm feeling maybe you're getting a lot of negative dialogue being directed at you. Like, oh, do you really think that you can do this? Do you really think that's feasible right now? Like, look at things and how they are in the world, or look how competitive that job is, or look how competitive the market is. Like, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or work towards that you want, don't get deterred by this negativity. Don't get deterred by putting limits on what is possible for you, because I'm seeing life changes happen here. And right now you're in that creativity stage. So that's what I'm seeing with the Elevate Your Energy card. So much about being intentional about the way you think, the way you feel, the way you are admitting your vibration and bringing more consciousness to that, because it's so easy right now to feel like there's darkness everywhere, that nothing's going to work out, that, oh my, there's only like a 5% chance this is going to work out. It's so easy to get stuck in those patterns and ways of thinking, but I'm really hearing we need to take control and take action of our vibration and how we are thinking and feeling. And if we do get down, be like, okay, how can I work this energy out? How can I shift the energy? So I love how this card put, like, it's important for you to feel your feels first. So feel how you feel and then release it. So really important to start releasing that energy and that mindset. And I'm also seeing this tie-in, this energy tying in where I need to work for it. Okay, so if this comes up for you where you're like, I need to work for this outcome, I need to make this happen, I need to create, almost, but creating with your masculine side. So your masculine energy is all about the doer, the take charge, right? But what I'm kind of seeing is this divine feminine. We see so much of the divine feminine in here. We see with the trees, right? The goddess coming through here. We have the goddess Freya, right? We have goddess energy everywhere, Hathor, Senna. And we have all of this gentleness also coming through, as well as strength. So we might be needing this balance between the masculine and feminine energies right now. And what's being encouraged is to, yes, take charge, make changes, be bold, but also move forward with grace. So when you're taking action, recognize the action you're taking, where it's motivated from. Is it stemming from this motivation of fear? Like, oh, I better do this now because there's not going to be a better time. Or, oh, I need to rush this or make it happen. Or where you're forcing, okay? Because I'm seeing we can do that. We can go into that tendency of the masculine of, let's make it happen. But it's like, we don't want you to just make things happen all the time. Sometimes it's okay for the universe to bring it to you, to allow events to fall into place and to fall into that trust. Okay, and that's what I'm really seeing. This balance needs to come in, and we're getting that confirmed with the receptivity card here. So it's like, really allow yourself to receive right now. Practice receiving, because regardless, positive change is happening. And I love how this is so coming through. And this message here of being different, because once again, we might have externally all this dark and gloominess, right? We see that in the card. It's like, oh, well, it doesn't look very charming. But in the middle, there's this amazing, glowing energy, this tree, this stability, this beauty that's there. And there's a positivity and light to be found. But if we're living over here, we might not see that. right? We might be focused on this darkness. We might be looking at the external, everything around the beauty, instead of focusing on what's possible and what is there and what can happen for your life. So I'm really hearing we need to start remembering that positive changes and positive things can happen and stay in that energy. So we have a lot about gratitude, right? Celebrating yourself, celebrating your forward progress, right? And doing what you need to do to release any negativity. So the Rainbow Reviver card is actually all about that. It's about reviving your energy, reviving your spirit, reviving your joy. Look how joyful this photo is. Like this picture, this painting is so absolutely so full of joy, so full of positivity. Like imagine yourself on that swing, up in the clouds, looking at the rainbows, looking at the beauty surrounding you. Like, could you not be happy in that state? There's no way you couldn't be happy and not see all the beauty that's around you. So that's what we have to do. And they just showed me someone putting on their rose-colored glasses. It's going to work out. It's going to be fine. Everything is beautiful. Everything is happening regardless if the external circumstances point to something different, okay? This is where our trust and intuition really is important. So with this, I'm loving the Tiger's Eye card with the self-confidence through God confidence. So once again, we may not be feeling very confident. We might be doubting our ability to make our dreams happen, to perhaps get to this place that we want to be. And once again, it's like, they just keep showing me blowing in the wind, where it's like very transient right now. You're blowing this way, you're blowing that way. Once again, you're not sure where things are going to go, but it's like, how can you create safety in this space regardless of the unknown? And how can you trust yourself and have that confidence that wherever you end up, wherever the painting goes, whatever you end up creating in the end is going to be a masterpiece, right? So once again, we might not know where this painting is going to go, what it's going to look like, that end result, but we know that regardless, God, the universe, our guides, our higher self has got our back. It's going to be for our highest good, and it's going to be amazing. So once again, trust and celebrate that. Celebrate every little goodness in your life. Celebrate every positive thing that happens. And I mean celebrate it. And they just keep bringing in this, like, have joy. Like, just be so very joyful. And that's why I feel like this guiding children card is coming in, because when we look at children, they are experts at joy. They will find joy anywhere. They could be in the mud. They could be in the dirt. They could be anywhere and find a way to have fun, right? So similarly, this is what we are being called to do. Regardless of what is going on, how can you create your joy? How can you create it right where you are? And really adopt this childlike wonder and childlike curiosity, okay? Because once again, we might be feeling doom and gloom. But if we shift the perception from, I don't know where I'm going and that's scary, to, oh, I don't know where this goes, but I'm curious. I'm going to find out. This is interesting. This is unique. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. This is exploring. And when we take on that energy, it shifts everything. And once again, it elevates our vibration to one of, I'm ready to see what's going to happen. I'm willing to receive the goodness that's going to come in, and I'm going to expect miracles. So moving into this positive change card and this bold card here, there's a little, oh yeah, this too. Okay, so I'm getting a few different things here. So once again, we might be really afraid, or we might have some patterns of lack mentality. And I'm seeing some of us hiding from really showcasing our light at this time as well. So maybe we've been in hermit mode. Maybe we're kind of feeling like we want to just hide away, and we might get in that energy. But there's this fear that you're not going to be provided for. There's this fear that, yeah, almost like you're not safe, you know, and a lot of times we feel that when we're in unknown territory or we're not sure of how things go. but we're being called to take that risk and to really come out of our shell when that's called for, because I'm hearing you have so many talents, group 3, that I feel like is drawing a lot of jealousy towards you, and a lot of people are talking behind your back. That's kind of what the vibe is that I'm getting. So people might be kind of bad-mouthing you right now, or trying to take your light. That might be the situation, but take what resonates. But you have so much going for you. Like, even though you feel like you're in this transient space, I just keep feeling like so many people really do look up to you, and so many people see how amazing you are, and don't hide it. Don't hide it. There's going to be negativity that might come your way. But that being said, it's like, don't let that once again get you down. Keep choosing yourself, keep showing yourself. And I really get that with the Dare to Be Different. It's like, everybody's going to be criticized, and that's the sad and hard truth, is not everybody is going to resonate with you, with your light, with what you have to offer, with what you're doing. So there might be criticism with that, but you need to hold your stance, and you need to be bold and do these things anyway that are good for you, that are lighting you up. So despite what other people may say, feel, or express, just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And remember that you are always so supported, by the universe. So just be mindful if certain friendships and certain people do come up this next little while, because you might have this time as well coming through where you're being illuminated to what's not serving you anymore, right? When we're ready to kind of create the life we want, sometimes we can get that illumination too to what we don't want anymore, and cut those cords, those things that are necessary to remove, so we can truly live forward and move freely, okay? So very interesting. I'm loving this. But remember that everything you create matters. Everything that you're doing in the energy of love and joy contributes to this world. And I think that's what's really coming through with this passage here, when it says the artist creates. They put into matter what is felt in the hearts of many. So it's almost like you are expressing what others may have a hard time expressing, right? When the artist creates, it helps others make sense of their never ever changing world. So it's like putting, like as an example, like a writer putting emotions into words. Some people have a really hard time doing that. But when you read a book and you're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly how I feel, it makes the reader feel understood. It makes the reader feel like someone else out there also gets it, right? And similarly with art, when you create, you're giving such a gift to this world by sharing that beauty, by sharing the story of what you're creating. So I just keep hearing, share your story. Keep sharing yourself unapologetically, and keep leaning into what is authentic for you and what authentically gives you that joy and positivity in life, because that's just going to keep generating goodness and manifesting that further into your life, okay? So we're going to check out our surprise card for that one. It was, have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as it accepts, as it accepting, oh goodness, why am I reading this wrong? As accepting it as it is offered to you. I'm so sorry. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So this is interesting. Weirdly enough, I'm seeing this as financial help. They're just showing me like parents, someone gifting you perhaps some financial aid, maybe someone investing in your business or in your dream. So I just keep feeling this tying together. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. Infinite supply. Ask for what you need. Okay, be honest about what you need and be grateful. Take it, accept the gift from the universe. So I'm seeing people be very instrumental at this time. So be very mindful of your friendships and who is coming forward, as well as accepting that fully, right? Practice receiving. The more you can receive, the more you're affirming that to the universe that you're ready to receive goodness. So let's grab this angel number 660. God is encouraging you to think things through before proceeding further. So interestingly enough, I do feel this is that time for you. If you're feeling in between states right now, if you're feeling up in the air, this is where you're going to get real clarity around what you want to really do and truly move forward in that direction. So take this time, don't rush the process. Think very critically, but also intuitively. Really feel into what you want to do moving forward and what that's going to look like, and trust that process, okay? And I love this. Our final card, inner peace. You are enough. How amazing is this? So it's like trusting. Everything is coming, okay? You are enough. You don't have to keep proving yourself. You don't have to keep making things work or forcing things to happen. Everything that is deserving of you, that is worthy of you, is going to start coming in the moment you keep reaffirming this. I am enough. I am enough. I am worthy of goodness. So keep putting that in and keep cultivating the peace, right? Because I'm really seeing that be relevant. Take your time, move into that space, have a cup of tea, slow down, move into your divine feminine energy. Let things flow and happen for you. Let the universe show you what's possible for you. Keep focusing on only the good. And honestly, my friends, I see so much beauty headed your way. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, please let me know. I love hearing your comments and getting your messages. Sending you all so much love. Bye.